Welcome to this video. This is a new rapid game. Yeah, 15-minute chess on ICC. Let's see what happens. I'm playing WFM Cute. Yeah, nice name. There's no name, no real name in there. Okay, 1e4 is what she played. Okay. Maybe do something else. Alekhine's defense. Let's see what I get from this. Not an opening that I know a lot about, but I've played it sometimes about, let's say, 15 years ago. Okay, this is the chase variation. I don't think this is really great, but E6 or C6? I think E6. I'm not totally sure. Yeah, I guess white will play D4 now. D4, and then I was intended to play B6. B6 looks quite nice. Okay, so white is taking a time on. I think there's also something like bishop c4, but not totally sure. There are gambit ideas where white gives up a pawn on c5. Oh, she's taking quite a long time. What are her ratings anyway in the other pools? Not many games played at all, mostly some 5 minute. Okay, That's really a long think that early in the opening. I mean, you go d4 or what else? Bishop c4. Or knight takes d5, maybe. Yeah, that's not a very economical way to use the time. But yeah, I'm not the world's greatest expert in time management in online blitz myself. Not that bad in tournament chess. They're normally head on the clock, but here, Ah, come on. Let's play a move here. I want to get a game going. Is this some connection issue? No, it's not. How much time is this for this move? Like 2 minutes. More than 2 minutes spent for move 6 now. And if white is suddenly realizing that the c5 pawn is somewhat exposed, then it's a bit late. I mean, white can easily keep the pawn with d4. I guess I would play b6 after d4. This must be a connection issue. The ping is quite good, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Now a move. I sent an abort request because I thought there might be some issue, but then she played a move. Very weird. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. So I can in true style of this opening, I can play against the center successfully. I think c6 for bishop a6 is quite good. Yeah, why not? It's a stable center, and bishop a6 is a nice move to get in. This knight on b8 is an issue, but it can maybe be developed via a6 to e6, a6, c7, e6 ultimately. Bishop here. Yeah, I was wondering if I should just check on a5, get the queens off.
Check.
I think this is a good idea. The structure should be quite nice for me, especially with queens traded. The pawns here are somewhat of a liability, I think. e5 and c5. Okay, that's interesting. If I take and play a5, what is white's reply? White can hardly play a3. b5 I just take for a pawn, and takes, rook takes looks really ugly. Okay, I'm going to grab and try to claim that I'm just a pawn up, which from a purely arithmetical point of view is certainly true. I am a pawn up. Okay. So I guess rook b8 to secure the pawn on b5. Yeah, well, if the king moves, the d5 pawn, of course, is not very strong. Is there some way to secure this pawn? And how do I get the h8 rook into play? Yeah, that's not that easy actually. King c3. I have b4. But he can also go to e2. Okay. Maybe bishop e7 and then f6 or something. Not easy. Not easy to continue here. I mean, it's not a huge issue if I lose this back, the d5. Okay, she is basically ignoring this idea. I can just castle now, or take on d4. No, that's not good. Let's just castle and get this rook into play. Everything else fails. I can still just walk back to the center with the king. A possible continuation now is rook. Wow, rook c8. Isn't this already a bit of a problem? Or I can no, not taking. Then he has knight. Then she has knight d3. But this threatens knight d4 now. King takes, and then the capture simply. f6 was also not that strong. What? Nah, this is okay. This is okay. I guess rook c1 now. Nope. Okay. Takes, knight takes, rook c. There is some knight f5 business, and d5 is weak, so I see. Yeah, that's maybe not 100% clear. But the bishop cannot move anyway, so I mean, if white goes to b2 or something, I take c5. Bishop e3, I take e5, so that's not a problem. And maybe just knight d8 to e6, yeah? Yeah, maybe. Or bishop g5 to f4. But rook e1 is possible, eh? Okay, let's play some strengthening moves. Knight d8 e6 is another idea. Maybe there already was some tactic available. Oh, this I didn't recognize at all, this idea. Oh wow. Bishop g5. Yeah, I guess white can maybe fight with knight d5, giving up an exchange. If she allows me to take on e6, yeah, this is now very nice. Let's see, maybe b4 even takes, rook takes, yeah. No, rook takes. I'm stating the line and then I'm entering a wrong pre-move. Not good. Yeah, white now has huge coordination issues. I'm getting in d4 or here the trade. Yeah, I can just take d4 and take c5. Yeah, this probably wins, but is there some other move? Knight d4, rook c5. Yeah, come on, keep it simple. This is with how many pawns? 6 pawns, 2 pawns, yeah. And I have the good rook position here on b5, supporting the pawn from behind. Okay, now I just need to get the king into the game. Over here to e6. So that I have d6 at some point to get rid of my double pawn.
Check.
Yeah, this is ultimately a Zugzwang problem, as the rook or the king has to move, and then the endgame is very easy. What is easiest here? I guess not moving one of the pawns at all is easiest. Just waiting for white to get out of run out of moves. If the rook moves, I go b3. The king moves, I go king c5. Yeah, that's pretty easy now, I guess. No counterplay whatsoever. On a king move, I now have king e5 as well, winning the f5 pawn. Let's just check here. But it's not really a threat.
Check.
Rook b1, king d6.
White resigns.
Yeah, let's have a recap of this game. She resigned. The weirdest part was the early long thing here in this situation, almost 3 minutes. Okay, but well, b6, this all looked fairly normal. White took, and here I really thought that, yeah, white would take on b6, but this was played and I captured and went c6. Well, here I like the position, but it's nothing special yet. The comp wants to play b4, which, no, that does make some sense. Just b4, grabbing space. Well, why not? This is probably helping me. Ah yeah, knight a6 is already a good move, but
check.
Okay, I just wanted to
check.
Get rid of the queens and trade this bishop off for a simple position. b4. Yeah, b4 was, I guess, a mistake. If white just plays here, this is much better actually, because the knight and the bishop, they both compete for the a6 square, and it's not clear what my move is now. Maybe this means that this bishop a6 concept wasn't that great. Yeah, white is fine here. Probably have to play bishop b7 back and then first reroute the knight and only then get the bishop back. Okay, this was helping black quite clearly. Takes, and here this move, I don't know. I mean, white also could have tried this, using the king to to snatch the d5 pawn. It's not clear at all. Yeah, here I'm keeping the pawn for the time being, and I'm just better. I'm playing many computer moves here. Yeah, here the computer wants to grab, but I wasn't sure about this. Yeah, here actually there is a case where I probably can just grab. Yeah, I should have taken the pawn, but okay, this keeps things under control. And here I thought she should probably try to sacrifice the exchange somehow. Trying to go for this or e6, but it's ultimately not sufficient. I can even just cover this. Yeah. Okay, yeah, here I'm just grabbing on e3, and this now is fairly easy. The bishop is very clumsy on d4, and I will enter here with my pieces with decisive effect. This is not the best way probably to play, but a rook endgame with 2 pawns is quite convincing.
Check.
Yeah, here it's very simple technical play. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this rapid game. Thanks for watching.